Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll see, yesterday we discussed about, Brahmanas when they fall down, how havoc they create, and why it is like that, why it is so. So we will see the various gunas that Krishna had told about these Varnashrama system. Okay. 1 minute. Okay, here it is. Let me pull up everything. Yeah. So we have this Brahmana, Kshatriya, and Vaishya. Okay. So I'll keep this side by side so that we will refer all that. Okay. So first I'll go to Bhagavad Gita 18.42. Okay. Any Mataji who would like to repeat after me?
I can repeat it.
Okay. Shamo Dama
Chamo dama
Tapas Shaucham
tapa shaucham
Shantir Arjavam
shantir arjavam
Evacha
evacha
Jnanam Vijnanam
gnanam vijnanam
Astikyam
astikyam
Brahmakarma Swabhavajam.
brahma karma swabhavajam.
Read the translation.
Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty, knowledge, wisdom, and religious. These are the natural qualities by which Brahmanas work.
So, how many are there? 1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
9 are there, no?
Mm.
So, let me keep it on this side, right? There are 9 qualities, right? What are, okay. And all of these things are there, okay? These are the 9 qualities which are mentioned, okay? Then, you see the next verse. What is that? शौर्यं तेजो धृतिर्दाक्ष्यं युद्धे चाप्यपलायनं दानम ईश्वर भावश्च क्षत्रम कर्म स्वभावजम. Hmm? Kavita Mataji, would you like to read the? Are you in a position to read? Kavita Mataji? Okay. Yeah. Any other Matajis would like to read this?
Yeah, I can go, Prabhu.
Go ahead.
Heroism, power, determination, resourcefulness, courage in battle, generosity, and leadership are the natural qualities of work for the Kshatriyas.
How many are there? How many qualities?
8,
8 are there. Is it okay?
4,
3,
5, 6. Oh,
7.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 qualities are there. Okay. These are the 7 qualities. Right? Then कृषि गोरक्ष वाणिज्यम वैश्य कर्म स्वभावजम परिचर्यात्मकम कर्म शूद्रस्यापि स्वभावजम. Okay. Swami Mataji, would you like to read?
Yes, Prabhu. Farming, cow protection, and business are the natural work for the Vaishyas, and for the Shudras, there are labor and service to others.
So 4 qualities. What are those? Farming, cow protection, and business. Oh, 3 only. Sorry. 3 qualities for Vaishyas. Okay, 3 qualities. And for Shudras, labor and service to others. 2 qualities. Right? Sorry. Labor and others. Oh, what happened? Okay, the 5th class is basically also service to others. That's all there is. Basically, they don't have any quality in this. Okay. So 9 qualities are mentioned. But what are their activities? Okay. Uh, See, by following his qualities of work, Krishna is saying, every man can become perfect. Now, please hear from me how this can be done. Okay. So you see, by worship of the Lord, who is the source of all being, who is all pervading, a man can attain perfection through performing his own work. That means by performing what you are, whatever is there, based on the quality, that will not lead to perfection. You have to worship. Krishna is saying you have to worship me, worship of the Supreme Lord, who is the source of all beings. Who is that? Aham bija prajapita. Krishna is saying I am the source. I'm the from me comes everything. I'm the seed giving father. So he is the source of all living beings, and he's all pervading. That means he's there everywhere. By worship of Krishna, one can attain the perfection. Okay. So now this is in Bhagavad Gita, because Krishna gives preliminary things in Bhagavad Gita. He has given very few. Um, see, yeah. Now we'll see in Srimad Bhagavatam how many are there. The fifth canto, fifth chapter, where the Rishabhadev's teachings are there. Okay. Um, any other devotee would like to read?
Yes, Prabhu.
Go ahead.
I am fully opulent, almighty, and superior to Lord Brahma and Indra, the king of the heavenly planets. I am also the bestower of all happiness obtained in the heavenly kingdom and by liberation. Nonetheless, the Brahmanas do not seek material comforts from me. They are very pure and do not want to possess anything. They simply engage in my devotional service. What is the need of their asking for material benefits from anyone else?
See, so Brahmanas, they have, that's why Krishna is saying, what is it? There is, when we offer prasadam, when we offer bhoga to Krishna, we have one mantra. What is that? Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. Okay. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go It'll 1 minute. Let me. Hitaya Cha. Let's see. It comes in CC Madhyalila. Okay. See, Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. So when we offer bhoga to Krishna, we recite this mantra 3 times. Before this, there is another mantra for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We recite that for 3 times. And before that, Guru, Prabhupada, we recite 3 times. So in this, you see, what is that? Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Krishna, who is worshipable deity for all Brahminical men, who is the well-wisher of cows and Brahmanas, and who is always benefiting the whole world. Okay, so look at this. Namo Brahmanya Devaya. Okay, that means they are worshipped by all the Brahmanas. Go Brahmana Hitayacha. Again, second time, Brahmana means Hita. Hita means well-wisher. So he is a well-wisher of cows and also Brahmanas. Why cow is very special for Krishna? Anyone knows? Why cow is very special for Krishna? Why not any other animal? Especially it is mentioned cows. Okay. So you see, cow is not a product of Brahma. He has created every other animal or bird or, creeping animal or swimming animal, those Jalaja Navalakshani, that verse we saw, no? So, Brahma has created every kind of species of living beings except the cow. For cow, Brahma and few other demigods, they had to do a special yajna and brought this cow especially from the Vaikuntha, especially from Goloka. They had to descend. Okay, otherwise Krishna wouldn't come. And look at this cow. Cows is the milk of the cow is the only ingredient on earth which any animal can take. If their mother's milk is not available, it can take any, no, this cow milk can be provided. That's what we see even in so many farms, right? If the mother dies, normally so even a horse or goat or any domestic animal, they are provided with cow's milk. No other milk, cow's milk will work. Even in zoos, when they when they rescue some abandoned cubs, right, of tigers or hyenas, or of lions or anything, uh, they are fed initially with cow's milk. Okay, if the lion's milk, because all the other animals, they give exactly what is required for their babies, but cows, they give extra additionally. Not only that, what cow eat, whatever is not required for human beings, that cow takes it and provides the highest thing which is required for the sustenance of every living being. That is the power of cow. It takes the grass, or anything leftover food also it takes, the rice or something and all that it takes. The husk, right? If in the paddy, when they grow the paddy, and when they remove the outer skin of the paddy, it becomes rice, right? That husk also, it consumes, it loves so much. I've seen that in villages. So that husk it consumes, which is not required, no, not at all required for humans. That it takes it and it provides the milk by which, you know the dharma is retained, our religious principles, right? Milk is very, very essential. Without milk, there is no ghee. That means without ghee, there is no yajna. Okay. We can use only cow's ghee, not buffalo's ghee. Okay. Only cow's ghee. Then, um, the curd, right? The pancha amritas, which we say, that we cannot offer it. We cannot make madhuparka. We cannot do abhishekam. The entire religiosity, right, of especially the Sanatana Dharma, it stands on cows. And even to purify those asanas, whatever is excreted by cows, it is taken and it is used. So it is such a very, what do you call, special animal, that every part of it is holy, and whatever it gives out, whether as a milk or as a urine or as a dung, it is used uh, in our religious principles, right? So it's very, very now. So cows are very close to Krishna, like because of those different things. And it is also mentioned when you look at the cows, what happens is, um, actual cows. I'm talking about actual cows, not like hybrid cows and all that. The real cows. If, whatever anxiety one may have, the cows take it. And just by looking at the cow, the person becomes refreshed. That's the power of actually cows. And it drives away, the cow dung drives away all the snakes. The snakes is like, this cow dung is an antidote. It won't come near. That's why, even in the villages, like they live very happily. outside, no fear of the snake bite at the night, nothing. All the snakes are crawling around, but they'll happily lie down up, outside. Why? Because of the cow dung. Not only that, it drives away the ghosts also. Ghosts cannot stay where they are there. And the cows can see them, and because of the power of the cow, it drives them. And there are 6 mothers that are mentioned. What is that? One is a queen. One is, there are 6 mothers. Do anyone knows it? Can anyone say? What are the 6 mothers mentioned in Vedas?
Doctor, like nurse,
Nurse, correct.
earth,
Earth, 2.
cow,
Cow is 3.
own mother,
Own, no, not own mother. Okay, yeah, own mother. With that, it will be 7, basically. But apart from own mother, there are 6. Wife of a spiritual master, Guru Patni, Brahmani, wife of a Brahmana, and the wife of the king. So, the wife of a Brahmana, that means Brahmani, see, so great their qualities are that if a person is hungry, they just can freely knock the door of a Brahmani. Or they can go to the queen, or they can go to the spiritual master's wife as well. Okay, so these are the 6 mothers. In that, cow is mentioned, and also Brahmani is mentioned. Okay, so that's why it's very, very dear to Krishna. And it is the inhabitant of Goloka. Apart from that, Brahmana. Why Brahmana? Because you see, as I just mentioned, see here it's mentioned. See, the Brahmanas do not seek any material comforts from me. They are very pure and do not want to possess anything. That is the state of Brahmanas. They simply engage in my devotion service, in my bhakti. And that's why they are called as most intelligent people. Why? Because any material benefits, what happens? It will drown them. It will drown a person into more materialistic way of life, in more Maya. Okay? But that's why they voluntarily keep all the material stuff away. A Brahmana could be the guru of the king. The king is ready to pour, whenever any yajna happens, what the king does is he donates everything, what the entire kingdom he donates to Brahmanas. You should see, when I speak about Ramayana next month, you will hear those, that how Dasharatha Maharaj, when the Putra Kameshti Yajna was done, he donated everything. Entire kingdom was donated to Brahmanas. But all those Brahmanas, they gave it back to Dasharatha Maharaj. So what will we do with the kingdom? You are the best person to take care it. So you continue. We don't want this. Okay. So that's why, see, peacefulness, self-control is there. That means they control the senses. Austerity, pure tapasya, purity is there. Tolerance is there. Honesty is there. Knowledge, wisdom, and religiousness. Without religiousness, there is no Brahmana. Okay. If you say that he's a Brahmana or something, he must possess these qualities. Okay. So, and then what is that? You see in the purport, Prabhupada writes, the perfect Brahminical qualification is stated herein. What is that? Akinchanana mayi bhakti bhajam. This word akinchana is used so many times. Okay. What does it mean? You see, the Brahmanas are always engaged in devotional service of the Lord. Consequently, they have no material wants. Akinchana means not to have all these material desires or material things. So when you automatically, when you are engaged, your material requirements will reduce. Slowly it will reduce. Okay. And above this Brahmanas are what? Pure Vaishnavas. Because, see, even in Brahmanas, right? We have three modes, right? What are the three modes? What are the three modes? Anyone? Quickly.
Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic.
Sattvic, Rajas,
Rajasic,
and Tam,
Tamasic.
right? So
Mm.
Brahmana must be Sattvic. Okay. That means he can't even eat onion garlic, okay? Because Manu Samhita says palandum, palandum means onion. Lashunam means garlic. The moment they eat the onion and garlic, all their Brahman powers will immediately be diffused, will go off. Okay. So that's not Sattvic. The food they should have also Sattvic. Okay. Kshatriyas, they are Rajasic. Okay. And Shudras, they are Tamasic. Okay. Vaishyas is basically mixture of Rajasic plus Tamasic, both. So Brahmanas are these Sattvic, very Sattvic people. Vaishnavas are above these because they are above the three modes of material nature. They are above the three gunas. And they can be in any of the classes, it doesn't matter. Even from dog eating families, I showed, no? For Shwapachaha. Even if a person comes from dog eaters family, he can still become pure Vaishnava. It doesn't matter. Okay? And you see, Vaishnavas are Nishkinchanasya Bhagavat Bhajanon Mukhasya. Again, Akinchana, Nishkinchana. Totally, you know, disregarding, or I would say without any material gain. They do Bhagavad Bhajana. Okay, you see, Nishkinchana means they have no desire for material comfort. Okay, so when a person becomes Vaishnava, he's automatically a Brahmana. That is what yesterday, we were discussing about Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur. He proved it. He convinced in a big society that when a person is a Vaishnava, automatically he is a Brahmana. Okay, so you see, they do not even ask Supreme Lord for material profit. Therefore, it is concluded that Brahmanas are the supreme living entities of this world. Why? There, apart from this few, right, there are some more things are there. Let's see this one. This is the verse. Okay, let's go to this verse. Tasman mayarpadeshesha kriyarthatma nirantaraha. Okay, in this, if you see, therefore, I do not find a greater person than he who has no interest outside of mine, who therefore engages and dedicates all his activities and all his life, everything unto me without cessation. So, without cessation, that means without stopping. So, Brahmanas are always dedicated to Lord's service with their bodies, with their words, and with their mind. Without, so they must be authentic Brahmanas. Again, I'm saying, not just because you have a thread, they become a Brahmana. No, no. They must be very authentic. All these qualities must be there. Okay. They must be coming in a Guru Parampara. And here, see, what does this shloka say? Akrtuhu Samadarshana. There is no better person than a Brahmana who engages himself and dedicated himself to Supreme Lord. Right? So, here, so Krishna is saying this, right? Then, Apart from this, there are some more qualities of a Brahmana. Okay, CC Madhya 2059. You see what it is there. Anyone would like to recite? Read it, sorry. Read the translation.
I can do, Prabhu.
Go ahead.
One may be born in a Brahmana family and have all 12 Brahmanical qualities, but if he is not devoted to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, who has a navel shaped like a lotus, he is not as good as a kan-
Chandala.
Kandala
Chandala.
Chandala
Hmm.
who has dedicated his mind, words, activities, wealth, and life to the service of the Lord. Simply to take birth in a Brahmana family or to have Brahmanical qualities is not sufficient. One must become a pure devotee of the Lord. If a Shwapaka, Paka or Pacha
Pacha. Shwa Pacha.
Pacha or
Hmm.
Chandala is a devotee. He delivers not only himself but his whole family, whereas a Brahmana who is not a devotee but simply has Brahmanical qualifications cannot even purify himself, what to speak of his family.
Hmm. So you see, Brahmana means, he must be what? He has 12 qualities. Now, 9 qualities we mentioned. There are 3 more qualities. We'll go there. Okay. But he must be devoted to lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Okay. Otherwise, there is no use of his thing. So you see, a Brahmana is supposed to have these 12 qualities. It is stated in Mahabharata. Dharmascha satyam cha damastapascha amatsarhyam hris titikshanaसूया यज्ञश्च दानं च धृतिश्रुतं च व्रतानि वै द्वादश ब्राह्मणस्य. Okay, the Brahmana must be perfectly religious. So religious is covered. He must be truthful. Okay, where is it? Is truthful there on the left side? Peacefulness, austerity, purity. Okay, I think, yeah. Just tell me from on the left side, what else is there? Okay, truthful is one additional, right? Then must be able to control his senses, that means self-control. He must execute severe austerities, it is there. He must be detached. Okay, detached means, what is that? Renunciation. Okay, what is that? Aishwarya Samakra Severe says, Jnana Vairagya. Okay, Vairagya is that renunciation, detachment. Vairagya should be there. Then humble is there, honesty, right? Humble and honesty and tolerant. Tolerant is there, yes. Humble, right? Okay. He must be expert in performing the sacrifices and giving whatever he has in charity. No, there are 12 other, I think, these are charities also there. He must be fixed in religious devotion service and he must be expert in the Vedas. That's all comes in religiosity. So this humbleness will come with tolerance. Okay. Because once you have the tolerance, you become humbleness. You become normally a little humble. Okay. So these are the 9 qualities, plus there are three qualities mentioned in Mahabharata. Okay. Right here, you see, and here some more. You see, in Mukta Palatika, it is mentioned Shamodamas Tapashaucham, Kshanti Arjava Viraktayah, Jnana Vijnana Santoshaha Satyastikye Dvishad Gunaha. Again, there are 12 guna they mentioned. What is that? Mental equilibrium. What do you mean by mental equilibrium?
Constant state of mind.
Correct. Instead of constant, there's balance.
Yeah.
Balance. My mental balance should be there. Right? sense control, austerity, cleanliness, tolerance, simplicity, detachment, theoretical and practical knowledge, full knowledge he must have, satisfaction, truthfulness, and firm faith in the Vedas. Another 12 qualities of Brahmanas they are mentioned. So all these, imagine if a person has these qualities, Krishna says in the other way, they are none other than myself. Okay. Um, because these are not easily attainable. Okay. So how one can attain this? For that, Narad Muni says how anyone can attain this. Because he has trained, he has trained people from 5th class people to Brahmanas and even above. See this. Huh? Shri Narada Vacha Brahmachari Gurukule Vasandanto Gurorhitam Acharan Dasavan Nicho Gurau Suhrada Sauhradaha. Suhrada Sauhradaha. See, very interesting. Can anyone read it?
Yeah, I can go from.
Go ahead.
Narada Muni said a student should practice completely controlling his senses. He should be submissive and should have an attitude of firm friendship for the spiritual master. With a great work, the brahmachari should live at the Gurukula only for the benefit of the Guru.
Yes, when a person is like this, and the Guru teaches, the proper Guru again, who is coming in the Sampradaya, right? He will train that person and he can come to that position. Automatically, he will come, he will get those qualities by the mercy of Guru. So how he must live, right? A student should completely control his senses. He should be very submissive and he should have an attitude of firm friendship for spiritual master. See, this firm friendship means, as how we have friends, we speak very loosely and all that. No, 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 no. In this, when you say friendship, it means hita. Hita means for the benefit of spiritual master. How a friend is there for the benefit, right? Like that, the disciple should be beneficial for Guru, and he should live for, what is that? Only for the benefit of Guru. That when even because of that, what will happen? He'll become very humble, and the more humble he becomes, the more the knowledge will pass. Just like water passes, flows from up to down. Like that, the knowledge also flows from Guru to disciple in downstream. Okay, then you see. 1 minute. So you can become Brahmanas. So Brahmanas it's a, I said it's a one division of labor, right? So when you become Vaishnavas have much more. So I'll go there, those qualities. But before that, right, you can have Brahmanas in 3 different types of Brahmanas are there. Okay, 3 different types. It is not like the Brahmanas what we have. So today, it's very interesting. I'll tell you, I have one friend, okay, a devotee friend. We were all together in the same hostel. Temple used to, for Hare Krishna movement used to have a hostel. So the temple maintains the hostel. We have every day morning we have to wake up, we do Mangala Arati and all that. So I had a roommate. His name was Kasturi Rangan. He is a Sri Vaishnava. Okay. He is coming from Sri Sampradaya, in the Sri Ramanujacharya Sampradaya, right? So he's elder to me, definitely. Maybe I was at around maybe 22 years old, maybe. And he was already 31, 32 or 33 like that. He was old, much elder to me. And he was not getting married. So very strange, Prabhu. They're Sri Vaishnavas. You look very beautiful, very handsome, and Because see, normally when a person follows all these things in the family, the external features will replicate, or I would say it'll come when you become very peaceful. Your external features will tell, oh, this person is coming from such a background of peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity. Prabhupada had a disciple uh, in Canada. I think yeah, it was in US. So in 1972 or 73, this happened. He was a full-time brahmachari. That means see, all of these US, who they were hippies before, and from there they converted, they surrendered to Prabhupada, and then they left all the four things, no illicit sex, no meat eating, no gambling, and no intoxication. They left everything, they surrendered to Prabhupada, and they became full-time brahmachari. That's the power of a guru, right? After that, after some time he was serving, he got a call from his mother that his mother is sick. Is very sick, and she is bedridden, and she has to be taken care and all that. So he went there to see his mother, and his mother was in a bad condition, and she was like the most evil person in her church group, right? So she wouldn't listen to anybody, and it was like a pain for everyone to take care of her. But this boy, because her son, he was also ferocious, but by chanting Hare Krishna, by following, by training under a guru, he became humble. And Prabhupada instructed, no, no, because she gave you birth, she has taken utmost pains, to deliver you. It's your duty to take care of her. So she would, he would take care of her, and she would make all kind of fun and all that nonsense. And she used to inquire, what are you following? And I say, I was following Krishna. Then she would ask, who is Krishna? So he gave him Krishna book. Okay, Krishna book is like Prabhupada's summary of the entire 10th canto. All the Krishna Leelas are mentioned. Different pastimes of all full pastimes of Krishnas are mentioned in that book. So he gave it to her, and she was anyway bedridden and time passing. So she kept reading. In the beginning, right, it became like a joke. Oh, what is this? Krishna lifting, small boy, 5 years old, lifting one mountain. She used to make a joke, fun out of it. Okay, this is what you're reading. But the more she read and read and read, she became serious. And at the end of this thing, she actually became a devotee of Krishna. And in fact, she was started chanting. And Prabhupada gave her, letter initiations. Diksha were the letters. So this is, special mercy of Prabhupada. When they were not in a position to come and take the initiations by fire sacrifice, Prabhupada would send. No problem. She's agreeing to follow the four regulative principles and chanting. Wonderful. So Prabhupada gave her the initiation also. And then she was following that. And after some days, she left the body. Right? And when she left the body, the cremation, because it was all a Christian family. So cremation, everybody came. Okay. Uh, because it was in a remote place where devotees were not around, they had to follow the family traditions and whatever and all that. So they followed. At that time, all her old church group came. Okay. So when they looked at the face on the body, the structure of the same lady, the pastor, the church father, and they all said, she looks so peaceful. Everybody, not only the father, everyone else came and said, there is something beyond the thing that has happened. This lady is a demon for us, like for everything she would create problems, a hurdle for us, for anything, gossiping and all that hurdles. But now she looks so peaceful. So, Prabhupada, then the disciple said that, went back to Prabhupada and said, that is what happened. Then Prabhupada said, that is the power of this Vaishnavism. No matter what is your condition, when you have these things, right, automatically you will get these qualities. So, why I was coming, telling all the stories, my friend, he was looking at itself, you can understand. He used to wear a nice tilaka, that he is very sattvic, Very sattvic, very nice way they speak words and all that, peaceful, self-control, all this. I've seen him. So I asked him, why you not getting married, Prabhu? And he said, Prabhu, what to say? I'm in lower caste. I was shocked. What, lower caste? Prabhu, you are in a Sri Vaishnava, that is in a Brahmana family. You're saying you're a lower caste. Yes, Prabhu, you don't know how things are here. Even in this Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, there is a different types of Brahmanas are there. There's upper caste Brahmanas, there are lower caste Brahmanas. These lower caste Brahmanas, their shikha will be on top of the head, not on the, on the, what do you call, little behind, not there. Right above your forehead, shikha will be there. And there is a great devotee, Alvar, Peri Alvar. His name is Peri Alvar, and his daughter is Goda Devi, or Andal. She's also one of the Alvars, and such a great Alvars were born in that family, in that caste. Still, they consider that caste is low. So again, Kali Yuga, different. So I'm not talking about different categories or different castes within Brahmanas. No, no, there are three different Brahmanas. Those three different Brahmanas are, what is that? Here it is. Vadanti Tattvavidastada. This verse is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. It comes, you see. Vadanti Tattvavidah Tattvam Yajnanam Advayam Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavaniti Shabdyate. Very interesting thing, this verse. How you can realize God is mentioned here. See, learned transcendent. Can anyone read it?
Yeah, I can go.
Go ahead.
Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth call this non-dual substance Brahma, Brahman, Paramatma, or Bhagavan.
So what is that? Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti Shabdyate. That is a word. That means you can realize the Supreme Lord Krishna in three forms. Okay, one is Brahman stage, Paramatma stage, and Bhagavan stage. Okay, so what does this mean? Bhagavan. Do you all know what is Bhagavan? Do you all remember? What is that? What is the meaning of Bhagavan? Anyone? What is Bhagavan? Who gave the definition of Bhagavan?
Narad Muni,
No, no, Parashara Muni gave that. Remember what was the definition? Anyone? There are 6 qualities.
beauty,
Ah,
wealth,
correct.
um, uh,
Hmm.
knowledge,
Knowledge, correct.
Vairagya,
Vairagya, correct.
Fame,
Fame, right.
Aishwarya,
Aishwarya, correct. See this one.
Yashas,
Yasha, yeah, fame. See, Aishwaryasya, that is wealth. Okay. Viryasya, power, strength. Yashaha means fame. Shrihi means beauty. Jnana, knowledge. Vairagya means renunciation. These are the 6 things, and not little, little. Samagrasya means in full, in completeness. If you have that, that person will be called as Bhagavan. Okay, so Bhagavan is the highest one. Okay, what is Brahman? Have you heard this Brahma Jyoti? Right? All the Vaikuntha planets, they emanate one rays, like how sun emanates the sun rays out of the globe, like that, all the Vaikuntha planets, they emanate some rays. That is called as Brahma Jyoti. Okay, see this, all the Brahma Jyoti, the emanates. So, someone who is worshipping at this level, Brahman, that is one realization. What is Paramatma? Do you, I really, I know that all of you know what is heard Paramatma. Do you know what the word Paramatma means? Who is Paramatma?
Main soul.
Main soul is yourself. You are the soul, main soul. Who is the Paramatma?
Supreme Lord.
Supreme Lord Krishna. Yes, he's Parama. Atma means soul. Param means supreme. Who is the supreme soul, super soul, who is also living in your heart. So Paramatma means is a localized aspect. Like Krishna expands into every atom. Okay. So there are devotees, there are some people who worship everything. Okay. Not because, it's not that they see them equally. No, 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 no. They realize that in everything Lord Krishna is there. That is Paramatma realization. Bhagavan realization is the supreme. That is what is this? Aishwaryasya Samagrasya. So here, in Vyasadeva says that there are three levels of realization: Brahman realization, Paramatma realization, and Bhagavan realization. There in these three ways there are there. Okay. So anyone who is following this, right? Uh, so Brahmanas also can be in three different stages. Someone who is worshipping Brahman, like previously Sanat Kumaras, they were worshipping the Brahma Jyoti. Okay, and then later on they became devotees. Okay, someone who is worshipping Paramatma, like in every atom he realizes the Lord is there. That is Paramatma, and Bhagavan is all in all, everything. So devotees, Vaishnavas, we are at this Bhagavan worship level, not at Brahman and Paramatma, because this is lower. Brahman. So as an example is given, Prabhupada gives this example. In 1900s or in 1800s, late 1800s, train was introduced in India. Okay. And that train, right, it was first time, there was a big station was built in Howrah, hmm? Howrah station in Calcutta. So, and then this news spread over that there is something called as train, and then it will make its first appearance in Calcutta. It is going to come like this. So there are villagers all around, right? People don't know, they have never seen what the train is. So they were very curious. So, the entire village can't go, right? It's not like Ratha Yatra or Jagannath Puri, something. So, what they did, they sent four people. Four people. You go there and you find out what is this is, how it looks and all that. Then you come back and you tell us, right? So, those four people, they go to the Howrah station and they wait. They see some platform, okay, and then they see some rails. Okay. Now, from far, the train started coming. So we all know what the train is, right? So it started coming. As it was coming towards, from very far, it was evening session. First time, a huge sound came. The train engine, it honks, right? So the sound came. Immediately, the first person ran to the village to tell that train is nothing but sound. Okay. Then the second person, second, third, and fourth, they waited. Then second person waited for some more time, and he saw, the train has light in the front. So he saw that, oh, train is nothing but light. It is making sound and it's also light. Because from the far they could only see the light, and it became already in the evening, twilight time. So he ran to the village and said, no, 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 train is light and it is also, sorry, train is sound and also light. Then again, third time, the third person, he waited. He saw that the train in the tracks, right? The tracks were like uh, they turn here and there, no? So automatically the train also turned. So he saw, oh, it's a snake. It's a big snake with a big money. money means big jewel on the head. So he went to the village and said, yeah, a train is nothing but a big snake. I saw that, it turns like a snake, and it had a big money on his head, and it makes sounds. So people got afraid. And then the fourth person, he waited. He saw everything. He saw the train came front, and there were people aboard those things. There's an engine driver. The people get on, and then they board, and then they get off the bogies, and every aspect there's a ticket collector and all that. So he went and he said, yes, train is all, it's not a snake. It is like a snake, okay? Because it turns, it has different compartments, like how we have bullock carts like that. They have huge compartments, and where people sit and people get out. There is washroom facility also. And then there is a train driver who drives this, and all that he explained. Now, whose realization is the highest in this four?
Fourth
Fourth
person.
The fourth one, right?
Yeah.
That is the Bhagavan realization. Brahman realization is like the original sound and light, right? The second person who saw, that is Brahman realization. Paramatma realization is there's little, okay, it's not only, there is some shape. That's Paramatma realization. That is like a snake, third person. But Bhagavan realization is the ultimate. It's like that, the fourth person. So anyone who asks you what is Lord, these are the three things: Brahma iti, Paramatma iti, Bhagavan iti. You can realize the Lord in these three forms, but the highest one is Bhagavan, just like the fourth person. Somebody, you'll find people who are worshipping sound, only Om sound is there. They're even lesser than Brahman realization because they've not even gone to the light, right? Bhagavan means everything is there. So Brahmanas are also in these three levels. All right. So I'll stop here. Okay. I'll continue the remaining tomorrow. Okay. So I want to show you all the verses. What is the power of Brahmanam when a person follows? Why, um, see what happened in Prahlad Maharaj's pastime. Prahlad Maharaj was born in a demon family. But because he became a devotee, that his 21 generations before and after, they were also liberated. Won't that affect same thing in Brahmana family? Yes. Because if one person properly follows, their next generations and generations, they are taken care. Because of the proper, but if there is one improper thing, then the whole family is cursed. Okay. So we will go through that in detail tomorrow. Okay. So we will chant now. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutare Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitanamane Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavad Paschata Deshitarane Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण